Alright, so we've had a bit of a slow day, a couple of fish here and there. The weather hasn't been ideal, it's sort of been 15 knots from the west. Anyway, pushed out to a deeper reef and quite literally first bait, been in the water for 3 minutes and this thing jumped on. I'll pull it up. It is an absolute donkey. Holy moly, that is a horse.
It's bigger than a horse, man.
I think it's bigger than 10. Alright, hey guys, welcome back. Just gonna be having a crack at mounting a snapper jaw today. Have a nice fish here from about a month or so ago that went 27 pound. Unfortunately, it was a little bit buggered and couldn't swim away, but that's all good. Had a wicked set of teeth on it, so hopefully the mount comes out good. So I've just taken the head off, taken the guts and gills out of it, and yeah, I'll just wrap it in some tin foil and put it in the oven at 150 for about 45-50 minutes, and then yeah, we'll see how it looks. Alright, so I've just wrapped it in tin foil and just going to put it in the oven for about 45-50 minutes. It's important to not overcook it for too long at a high heat, because as I'm told, the teeth can fall out and it just makes putting it together a little bit harder. So yeah, we'll cook it nice and low at 150 and yeah, see how it comes out. Alright, so just pulled it out of the oven. You can see that it's softened right up. So I just grab a fork, scrape off all the meat and all the outsides and expose those jaw bones, and then yeah, I'll soak it in some hydrogen peroxide and it should be good. So here it is. I managed to pull out the top jaw, the bottom jaw, and all the bits around the jaw that I need. You can see it's got some real big front teeth on it, so should be pretty cool. I've just got an old toothbrush now, and I'll just give them a bit of a scrub just to give them a bit of a clean, and then yeah, I'll soak them in some hydrogen peroxide to whiten them up. Alright, so I've given them a good scrub with the toothbrush, and I've got them looking pretty nice and clean. So I'm just going to give them I'll just sit them in some hydrogen peroxide for about an hour, and that should just make them go nice and white and take off any little bits of muck that I missed as well. And then yeah, gluing together time. Alrighty, it's been a bit of time now, but those bones have finished soaking in that hydrogen peroxide. It's looking nice and white. So yeah, it's time for a bit of glue together. So yeah, I'll get some paper towels out, pat them dry so the glue sticks nice and easily, and then yeah, start assembling. Alright, so that's one of the top jaws. Looks lovely and white. And yeah, that one came up real good. On the bottom jaw here, you can see there's a little bit of staining and bit of an ugly tooth there, but it was a pretty old fish, so it's probably to be expected. But yeah, let's glue it together. So I've got my super glue here, and I'm just going to glue it together. So yeah, I'm just going to take my time, make sure I do it nice and neatly, and yeah, hope it comes out good. Right, so where the middle jaw is in the middle is quite weak and flimsy, so I'm just going to drop a little bit of super glue through there just to help strengthen it up. Next is going to be adding these top bits onto the jaw, so that wants to sit about there, I reckon. Exactly there, that's how I want it to be. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue onto the fringy bit of this here, and a little bit on the underside here as well. Sweet, so that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to do that for the other side, and then we'll start putting the top jaw and the bottom jaw. Right, so just did the same on the other jaw there. Just slotted that top bone on, so that was pretty easy. So now I'm just going to join the top jaw together first, I reckon, before I connect it onto the bottom jaw. We're just doing this as we go. I don't I haven't done one of these before, but yep, she'll be right. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue in on here and a little bit up here as well. Sweet. Now this might be tricky because I've got to try and set the angle of which I want. Sweet, so I'm just going to hold it there for a bit just to let it set. Alrighty, so that top jaw is pretty well set now, and so is the bottom jaw. So I'm just going to start putting these little cheekbones in so they fit nicely into here. You can see they slot in perfectly, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue along this side here, and that should be enough to hold it in. And then just drop that in there like so, and hold it to set, and that shouldn't take long, that fits in there pretty perfectly. Sweet, so I'll do that on the other side as well, and then we'll do the final step by putting the top jaw on the bottom jaw. Alright, final step here, we're just going to put the top jaw onto the bottom jaw. So hopefully this will sit on there nicely. Maybe kind of hard to get it to stick because it has to take the whole weight of the top jaw on this little bit of glue, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it there. So now I just have to hope that that's going to sit. Alright, now I'm just going to hold this here for a couple of minutes and just hopefully it'll set and be firm in place.